cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexistence.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I am your host, Comedian96, along with Freddie G, K Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Minded Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. Follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. All right, and welcome back to Think Thursday, good people. This week, topic, really don't have one, random bullshit all over again. So last week, what I didn't do is I didn't take out the garbage. You know, normally when I get off the 52 Scott, when I get off the bus, I'll take the trash out. Anybody that I thought was just trash for that week, we put them in the trash, take them out as I get off the bus. So this week, I have so much garbage to talk about. So we're just going to gather everything that I didn't gather last week and gather everything from this week. We're going to take it out at the end of the show. So let's get into it. Not this Friday, no, this Thursday just passed, but the Thursday before, we talked about P. Diddy. And he's still at the top of the trash because remember, I didn't take it out. So he's at the top, so I need to pull him back out. Bootsy, one of my favorite rappers. Man, I love Bootsy. I love his personality. There's a video with him on Vlad TV, and it surfaced that says, Bootsy says he will still be P. Diddy's friend even after the Cassie video. He was still kicking with him, rock with him, hang with him, everything. What y'all? After the video, I can see before the video, but not after the video.
Do you really want my take on that?
I do want your take on that because I'm a Bootsy fan, man. I'm really a Bootsy fan.
He's gonna keep himself relevant no matter what. He's gonna talk about every situation that goes on, current situation in hip hop when it's close people to him. You notice he's always on a podcast doing a different interview about something that's going on in the industry. So I think it's a business thing for him. Mm-hmm. He's using it as that, more or less saying, oh, Puff Daddy's my best friend, I'm going to protect him. I don't think he's doing it for that reason.
Right.
You know, I think it's a business thing.
He got a lot of my friends that probably did worse shit than what P. Diddy did.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm just using the Cassie thing that you said.
Right.
You said after what he did to Cassie. So let's remove all the gay accusations about P. Diddy. Let's remove all that stuff and just focus on the Cassie video and what he did with Cassie, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Man, I got a bunch of partners that done some bad shit. They still my partners. I don't condone,
Right.
but I don't condemn either. I don't condone, but I don't condemn. And hell, I've done some things in my life that I thank God for, the boys that's in my life today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they may not condone what I did, or they may not want to mess with me no more for things that I've done in my past. So if I was your boy, and if it ain't, if it's a slippery slope.
Right.
Let me just put it to you that way. It's a slippery slope. Now there are certain things that I can't rock with. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's a slippery slope.
So P. Diddy, and not to compare offenses, right? But P. Diddy and R. Kelly are not too far from each other as far as what they did. To me, the offenses. Everybody left R. Kelly alone. I mean, you have a few sprinkles, I think they say they might go, but I don't really, I mean, it's like he's just gone. So what's
in prison?
I know, but even when Pac was in jail, people was visiting. Even when Mike Tyson was in jail, they was visiting him. He was getting visits. They were getting visits. You get what I'm saying?
But we don't know.
We don't
if
know if
anybody
R. Kelly
visits.
ain't
Right,
getting
okay.
visits.
You
So-
just ain't hearing about it.
But
Shouldn't they
here's
get visits?
that's crazy. You just said that. When Pac and Tyson were in jail, there was no IG, there was no Facebook, there was no none of that, right? And we heard about it. Right now, you got Facebook, IG, you got every platform, and you don't hear about no visits from R. Kelly.
I'm finna keep it a
No
buck with
visits
you.
from R.
I
Kelly.
didn't hear about people visiting Mike Tyson or Pac until they got out. While they were in there,
I did.
While they were in
I
there,
knew about Madonna.
We're not.
I knew about.
While he was locked up?
Yes, I knew about
While
Madonna.
they was
I
in
thought
there,
that was
I
cool.
didn't hear no stuff like
yeah,
that.
I knew about. I did.
And the only thing I heard about Pac and Madonna is when he did that MTV deal where he had the white thing on and she was there
Right.
before and she sat in on the session.
Nah.
Other than that, while them jokers was locked up, Tyson and Pac, I didn't hear about nobody visiting them until they got out and they started telling stories.
Right.
Well, I heard about the visit, so I don't know where y'all were.
And see, Diddy's not locked up, and I mean, I don't know. I think the charges are far greater, worse on Diddy's end than it is on Kelly's end. Just honestly, because he
But
had other
here's the
stuff
thing.
involved
Diddy hasn't been charged
at all.
He hasn't been charged yet.
I
There's-
mean, but even though being charged, I mean, damn, the video is just self-explanatory.
Well, not
Can't
just
get
the
charged
video.
for that.
No, you can't. No, I know, but you're nothing. But I get what you're saying. You can't be charged for that. But come on, I mean, you call a spade a spade. That's what it is.
I'm like Freddie G. I mean, I don't condone it, but I'm not finna condemn him, especially when he hasn't been charged yet.
Nah, I'm not condemning the man, but at the same time, you kind of
It's
wrote
definitely
your
wrong.
you wrote your own story. I mean, golly, I mean,
What we saw on the video was horrible.
Yep. I agree.
It was horrible.
Point blank. Period.
I agree, it was horrible.
So you wrote your own story. So for that reason, he goes.
but
back
that's
in the
not
trash.
what he's on trial for. That's just
Okay, he
that's
can-
just hurting his defense for the stuff that he's done.
That's cool. He's going in the trash.
That's all that's doing.
He's
you know.
going, okay, we're going in the trash. Anyway, we'll go to the next story.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the trash. So, our next story. I don't know if y'all heard about this. There was a guy out of California, Danville, California. He was a fugitive. I don't want to name what he did yet, but this man went on a rampage of raping women for 16 years. And in doing so, he was married for 15 of those years.
Wow.
That's crazy, right? So,
How did she not know?
so his female companion, after 15 years of being together in California, never knew who he really was.
No, she did.
That's crazy, right? So, anyway, he ended up getting caught because of his bad breath. He's a bad breath rapist. 16 years just raping Mr. I don't care if I mess his name up. Tuen Kit Lee, because you
That
got
sounds
bad.
like he got some bad breath.
Tuen Kit Lee, yeah.
What
that bok
culture
choy.
is he?
Yeah.
What culture?
Jet Lee.
Lee.
Bruce Lee. yeah.
oh,
Tuen Kit Lee.
Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese or Asian American. Right. So he was found guilty, right, at a 2007 trial for kidnapping and rape, right?
Right.
But while he was going to court, he jumped bail and escaped. So that's why they could never find him. So they ended up finding him. U.S. Marshals and police arrested Lee and the woman.
Man, how long you been doing this?
16,
minutes?
16 years.
So think about the first year he did it. His breath was funky, and that same funk
Yeah.
lasted for 16 years.
years.
And they all identified him by his funky,
stinky breath.
pungent breath.
Hey, they specify what part of Cali?
They actually do. It's in. I'm pronouncing this
Damn,
right.
16 years.
Yeah, but they called him in Massachusetts. So they. Oh, Lord. How did he not get he? Okay, he was in East Oakland. I don't know if I ever told y'all my East Oakland story. Man, oh man, East Oakland. Nobody told me, don't go to East Oakland. I went and got a room in East Oakland. Got to a little tidbit, tried to call the police. They never came. And I had to sleep in my hotel. I had unrolled the little stick in the closet. I had to sleep that stick in my hand. I didn't get in the bed because I didn't want to get comfortable. So I sat next to the bed on the floor with that little stick. My pistol was in the car, so I couldn't even get outside to my pistol. And he was outside. I was like, oh God, I just need to get to my. If I could just get to that trunk, is what ran through my mind that whole night. The police never came, bro. When I say that was the longest 3.5, because they sat out there for 2.
What you call them for?
Because you know, I'm from Houston, and it was one of them I wish a nigga would type shit. Yeah, I'm from the H-Town, whole ass.
Oh, you was talking shit?
Yeah, boy, it did not work out for me, buddy.
It didn't work
It did not work. I'm from H-Town. Oh, okay, all right, H-Town. Boy, man, they sat out there, they playing their music. I called the police. I called 911 at least 4 times, man. Hey, man, they still out here. Yeah, the gun is bigger than me. Yeah, they got guns the size of little Bow Wow, for real, out here. Is anybody coming? Yeah, someone's on their way. Well, it was like 3:30. Man, I stayed up from 3:30 to, man, they didn't leave. I want to say they left, because I fell asleep with the stick in my hand. I want to say they left about 5:30 that morning. Boy, you talking about my heart beating fast? I was pulling all kinds of weapons. Whoo! That I could find in there, because my gun was in the trunk. So I was out of there.
That boy upstairs fighting the air, practicing this shit.
Cuba Gooding Jr. on Boys in the Hood.
Swinging hard.
I'm tired of this. Oh, man, I was nervous, boy. You talking about nervous, man.
Making sound effects and everything.
Man, let me tell you, I was scared, for real.
Bruce Leroy.
Yeah, man, that is not funny. It was not funny.
So who's going in the trash?
Huh?
Who going in the trash?
I ain't gonna. This one here, I need to go in the trash for that, because I should have took my dumb ass out there. So I'm gonna put myself in the trash. I know when I'm wrong. Trying to be gangster when it get gangster. That song went out there, but boy, I guarantee if it was, that would have been the first thing that came through my head. Because yeah, them boys from Oakland ain't playing. Shout out to East Oakland for not killing me. Appreciate that. Because the cops wasn't coming at all.
No,
they was
sir.
not coming. Now this one's the one. This guy got to go in the trash, y'all. Y'all remember what happened a few months ago with the submarine imploding?
Yeah.
All right. There's a guy by the name of Larry Connor, another billionaire. This man has promised to spend $20 billion to send another 2-man sub down to see the Titanic in 2025. 2-man sub this time.
You know what? Let him go. Don't even try to stop him. Just let him do it.
You just saw what happened. You just saw.
Yeah.
You know what makes him think that he can do that?
Why?
Because the ship that went down, that imploded, it had made trips prior to
6 times prior.
imploded.
6 times
Imploding.
prior, it did.
So in his mind, he probably saying, "Well, it could be done."
You just can't do it but 6
Multiple,
times.
yeah.
Well, whatever stress test they wasn't
they
doing
had.
on the equipment.
Where it didn't make it that 6th time. The pressure was.
But in his mind, hey, it could be done.
Yeah.
It's been done 6 times.
and that's
already.
why I say just let him go.
I wouldn't.
Just let him go.
Would you chance your life? And you just know this thing imploded.
I mean, the thing is, the foolish part about it is how much money you spent to do this, first off. Because I wouldn't even send myself down here, let alone I'm finna pay this amount of money to promise to send another one down there.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Comedian 96 said he promised to send two guys. He didn't say himself. So you gotta think it's 2 motherfuckers volunteering whatever money they gonna get where we want to go. He didn't say he was going down
I
there.
should have said
so
it.
what
He
he's
is one of the guys.
So-
I want to know who the
well,
second
that's
person
not what
is.
you said.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize.
will be
He's
one.
one.
Okay. So-
He's paying $20 billion to do it. You
So
think he
he's
ain't gonna-
paying them
Well, no,
$10 billion
but
each.
I'm just saying
No,
that's not
$20 billion for him to go. To
Oh,
build
okay.
another sub and go. He's gonna go. I want to know who's gonna be the second dumb gonna decide to go with him.
So you're saying he is going?
Yeah, he's going. He's paying $20 billion to go. He's a billionaire.
That's what I said.
That's not what I understood at first.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah, me
apologize.
either.
So
20 billion
So
to go
Larry
down
Connor
there.
is paying 20. He's paying 20 billion.
He's got to be the
to
dumbest
get it
man on
built.
earth.
Exactly. To get it built and to go. I want to know who the second person who's going to volunteer after knowing what just happened. I don't care how much money you
Well,
offer.
they
me.
got to be as dumb as him.
That's what I'm saying. The second person. So my bad, Freddie G. You're right. I didn't say. Yeah, he's actually paying the 20 billion to go.
Yes, me on that one.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing in the world, man.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. Now this.
You definitely need. Is he?
He's going in the trash.
Is he able to go in the? Please put him in the trash. Yeah.
Matter of fact.
Let me hear that, man.
Diddy, you gotta get out the way, bro. I gotta put some trash in. There you go. All right, get out the way, bro. There you go. All right. We put Diddy at the bottom. He down at the bottom. Okay. Now, this last one, y'all. I made a little help with this, and I'm gonna tell y'all why this one made the list. Originally, there's a guy named Corey Harris out of Michigan. Originally, when I wrote this, when I looked this up, and even now, if you look it up, it only reports of what Mr. Harris did, not the repercussions of what happened and what really happened afterwards. You can search it now, and you will only see what Mr. Corey Harris did. So let's get into it. Now, if any of y'all have any idea of what happened afterwards, because I'm hearing different stories. Originally, Corey Harris was going in the trash. Now the story that I'm hearing right before I do this show is the state needs to go in trash. They need to go in the trash because of what happened.
Yeah, because he kind of had legal right to do what he was doing.
Yeah, so I'm if nobody heard the story, so it was a guy named Corey Harris. There's a video out there on YouTube also. So Corey Harris had a suspended license, right? And he was going to court for that particular reason. And while he was going to court, he was on a Zoom call. On the Zoom call, the guy was driving.
He was on a Zoom call with who?
He was on a Zoom call with the judge and his lawyer. You could hear the lawyer in the background, but you could see the judge. And you could also see Mr. Harris driving. And as he's driving, he's saying, "Oh, okay, I'm getting ready." And the judge asked him, "Hey, are you driving?" He said, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to pull over." Okay, and I'm here. So now the judge proceeds to say, "Wait a minute. We're in court for a suspended license and you're driving." That's all that's out there is Mr. Harris driving because his license is suspended. What we don't see is 2 years prior, he had already got that. Basically, the paperwork wasn't updated. His license had been issued back to him. Reinstated back to him, but he just didn't. The judge didn't have updated paperwork. None of that news is on our news. None of that news is out there if you Google it. The only thing you see when you Google is this man driving, going to court with a suspended license. And then the judge asked him, why are you driving? And you driving and you come to court for suspended license. It's making Mr. Harris look crazy, but in all actuality, it's the state that's crazy because this man paperwork was in order. So
now I just want to touch on something that you said, just to add a little bit to it, right? Mm-hmm. You say none of that news about his license being reinstated is out there, mm-hmm. but it was blasted out there, making national headline that he was driving, and going to court.
Yes.
So really, I understood what you were saying, but I just want to make it a little bit more clear. Really, the news is out there because you were able to find it. However, it's just not publicized as much as it was before, when it was showing that he was driving on a suspended license calling the court, which makes him look real bad. Well, the same amount of press y'all put that they put to make him look bad, it should be the same amount of press that's out there clear his name
Clear
or
his
to put him
name.
in a better light.
Right, and I'm glad you said it like that, because now you have to go search for when they clear his name, because I had to literally search and dig for when he clears his name. But when you search his name, it's, oh, this man driving on a suspended license. They got all types of different messed up titles for this man,
Right.
but none of the titles say man name is cleared of suspended license. None of them say nothing good, which is so messed up. So really, I need to throw the media.
I was about to say.
I need to throw the
They-
media
Period.
and the state of Michigan into this trash together. Let's see, I think I got some room. Oh, I got some room. Go ahead. All right, we gonna throw Mitch McConnell. Oh, I'm sorry, that's you. Sorry. All right. Yeah, we got some room. All right, so I'm throwing both of them in the trash. Yeah. So the media, y'all out of line, and the state of Michigan, you know, I don't want to talk about the state. I might end up moving there or something. So I'm
Need
gonna be
another
quiet.
trash bag, bro.
I know it's getting full. P Diddy took off because he had 2 weeks worth of trash.
You right,
It
out of
just
state.
stank too. So, but that's all right. I'm getting ready to get off this bus. Get ready to take out this trash. Join us next week. Peace. This concludes our show for today, and if you haven't done so already, follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast. Also, IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday.